Hello boys and girls, welcome back to the Steak and Brush. I'm Christine and it's the end of the month. Today's the 30th. Tomorrow I think I'm going to be posting this on Halloween. You know what that means besides the trick-or-treating. It's the end of the month, so it's time for empties, favorites, and fails. So stick around if you'd like to see what I've tried out, what I've used up, and what I'm throwing out. Okay, so let's start with the empties. I have a few this month. First thing is this Estee Lauder. This is the Advanced Night Repair Synchronized Multi-Recovery Complex. I got this in a Vox box to try out, and it's okay. It smells kind of nice. I mean, this actually lasted for quite a while. It didn't do anything harmful to my skin. I replaced my Buffet, my Ordinary's Buffet, with this, just, for about a month or so to see. I didn't notice anything different, than what I was using my Buffet for. I would not spend the money on this though. This is very expensive. Too expensive for, nothing that I really saw different than what I was already getting for much cheaper products. Second thing is this, it's another sample I got from Wishful. It's the Yo Glow Enzyme Cream. Obviously, this is a sample that I got probably from Sephora. It has pineapple enzyme, papaya enzyme, AHA, and BHA. It's the Huda Beauty skincare line. I saw nothing. I mean, it was a one-time use thing. Not really my cup of tea. So we'll be repurchasing that. My IT Superhero Mascara. There's still some product in here, but it is so gloopy. I don't know if you can see, like when I pull it out, it is so gloopy, and the top, it's coming out like that at the end. It's time to say goodbye to this. I liked it. I really liked it. Would I purchase it again? There are other high-end mascaras that I like better. If I got this for free or it was a super, super deal, yes, I would, but it's not something I'm running out to replace. My last empty was a complete fail. This was from one of the subscription boxes I got a while ago, and I just finally got around to using it. This is the Mind Tan Body and Skin Coffee Scrub. Exfoliating coffee scrub. I hated this. I have never used a coffee scrub before. Love the smell of coffee, hate the taste. So I thought I can even still smell it now. It smells good. And I thought, I love the smell, we'll try it out. It's pretty much, it's coffee grounds, like used coffee grounds that I'm sure you could just get out of your coffee maker if you do that. And it's got something else in it. Let's see, like it's got almond oil, brown sugar, olive oil, a bunch of oil, some shea butter, some things like that in it. I got in the shower and I'm scrubbing it around. First of all, it's very hard. Like you pull it out and it just feels like kind of dry coffee grounds. So it's hard when you're putting it on your skin. Like, you take a little bit, you put it on and like half the stuff falls off anyway. So, it didn't say anything in here about, maybe putting some water in there first. I don't know. It didn't say it, so I didn't do it. I just said to put it on my skin and rub it around. Hop in the shower and buff this revitalizing scrub in circular motions over the entire body. Pay special attention to dry problem areas. Leave to dry for around 5 minutes, then wash it away. So I had problems with that. But I finally did it. And then when you wash it away, you have all these like coffee grounds in your tub. And you have to clean your tub after, or, clean your shower afterwards, which, yeah, I don't want to do that. I mean, not like I'm going to do it. I'm going to have my daughter do it. But, you know, still, who wants to have to clean their shower after, you know, every time you do this? I mean, I guess if you did it like right before you were planning on cleaning your shower, but still, that's gross and it looked gross. And then afterwards, all the oils and stuff in it, I know it's supposed to be hydrating, but it felt weird. Like I had, not like greasy, and not like when you put a lotion on, but it felt like I had this weird barrier over my skin, which I know it probably was intending to be some kind of like protective barrier, but it felt weird. So I don't know if it's just this brand, or if it's all coffee scrubs, but nope, not doing that again. Everything else I have in here are favorites. So it was a pretty good month. A lot of these things are not new. One thing is not new to me. I'm going to go ahead and do that first. It's, you know, I love the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Airbrush Flawless Foundation. I wanted to put this in here, because it stays put under masks. You know, and anything that I have been wearing that stays put under my mask, I want to highlight it so you know this is something that you can wear without it rubbing off like crazy. I'm trying to remember which day I wore this and what I was doing, but I wore a black mask and I took everything off and there was no, sometimes when you take your mask off, you know, it's just like a huge wave of peach everywhere. And that did not happen with this. It's not a cheap foundation, but if you have it, wow, and you're looking for something that'll stay put, this is one of those things. Let's see. Here's a couple here. This is not a new product at all, but this is new to me. It was actually friends, and she passed it on to me. It's this Sephora. This is an eye primer. It's the Tinted and Cooling Eye Primer, and this happens to be in 04 Matte. Matte Taupe, I'm sorry. I have no idea why it needs to be cooling. That doesn't really say much to me, but I'm okay with that. It is a little darker, so it's not going to be great for everybody. But unless you're, like, if you're my skin color, and if you're not wearing anything, like, too light, you put it on, and you rub it out, and it makes a nice base. I haven't had problems with creasing or lines or anything like that when I wear this underneath. It's not so tacky that it needs to be set or anything like that. So I have really been enjoying this. Also not new, and this is not even new to me. I've had this for a while, but I found myself reaching for it a lot. It's the AOA. This is the Paw Paw Liquid Concealer in Buff. This is the stuff, I think it's the Paw Paw line might be like $1.50 instead of $1, but at the Shop Miss A, I find that this is very, very creamy. And, you know, with heat kicking on, stuff like that, I've been noticing my eyes are getting a little, you know, drier. So this is very, very creamy. Here. It's not like super emollient though. So, you know, it's not as stiff as like the It Bye Bye under eye. This just has, you know, it's a nice texture. It's very creamy. It seems to hydrate better now that we're getting into those months. Let's see. Olaplex. This is just one of them. I didn't want to go into my shower to get the others. You know, obviously I cut my hair. My hair's bleached. I cut my hair and I really wanted to focus on bringing back the texture to it, making it feel better. And I bought, Sephora has a holiday pack that has number 3, 4, 5, and 6 in the Olaplex line for $60 altogether. And their VIB sale is coming up soon, so you can get a discount. Number 3 is their hair mask. I use it about once a week. You put it on when your hair is damp and you leave it on for at least 10 minutes, and then you wash it out. 4 and 5 are their shampoo and conditioner. It's a shampoo and conditioner, but you know. And then this number 6 is their Bond Smoother. It's a leave-in reparative styling cream, eliminates frizz, nourishes, and protects. And I use this kind of like a leave-in conditioner. I've been using these every time I wash and shampoo my hair since I cut it. Now my hair doesn't look all that great today because I was trying to do like finger waves with it and it didn't work. So I've got a bunch of styling product in it, and I know a lot of this just has to do with I cut off all of the horribly unhealthy hair, but my hair feels baby soft right now. I still need to work on, this is a repair, and so it's not, instantaneous or anything like that, but it is, I'm slowly getting rid of a lot of the wispies, where things have broken off. It's not shiny yet, but it's, it's getting there. I don't have quite all of the frizz and stuff I have, and, I know a lot of it's this. My hair's not as dry as it was, so I am loving this stuff. I don't know if I'll continue with the shampoo and conditioner. I don't know how much, I know that, the longer you leave them on, the better it works. And shampoo and conditioner, you rinse those out after, just a very few minutes. So I don't know how much that is helping. I do also want to try out the Zero as their new one. I want to try that out too. But what I've tried so far, it's doing a lot. So I am very, very happy with it. I'm definitely sticking with the number 3 and this. Okay, what else do I have here? Let's get into some ColourPop. I did order, this is a not new ColourPop, but they had a sale and I was ordering some stuff and I thought I'll just add this on anyway. It is the Blowing Smoke palette. I'm wearing it today. It's the black and gray palette there. First of all, I love these little palettes, these little 9-pan palettes. They are so cute. They don't overwhelm you with lots of choices where you're like, oh, I want to wear this one and this one and this one and this one and this one, but how do I put it all together? 9 pans is nice. These are the monochromatic ones, so, you don't have to worry about mixing, like, is this color going to go with that color? So just the line itself is really good. I love ColourPop formulas anyway. But, this makes for a nice smoky look. And I think it's even nice, I have some palettes that, every once in a while I'm like, oh, I wish there was a black in here. I could, or a dark gray or something. I can just kind of oomph it up a little bit. And I kind of keep this one out. So whenever I have one of those palettes, I can, go in with, if not the black, there's like this black with some micro glitter in here. These grays are really nice. This gray helps with, I'm sorry, that's the white. This gray helps with blending out some cooler things. And then there's just a white there. That's always nice to help blend. And this shimmer right here in the middle. Look at that. Oh, that is a silver shimmer. That's just gorgeous. Oh, so yeah, I am loving that palette. And I will be wearing it, even if I don't wear it in its entirety like this, there are bits and pieces that I'm keeping up on my vanity. The Sandstone palette, I got this as well. Again, this is a beautiful warm tone palette. I know warms are kind of going out and everything's cool right now, but this is so pretty. The only complaint I have about this is that I don't know what, with the formula is a little different, where I'm getting a little more fallout than I normally do. As you can see, this palette's pretty messy. And this color right here especially, and this color, because they pretty much look the same except this one has a little micro glitter in it, I get a lot of fallout on. So I've had to start doing my makeup, my eye shadow first before my foundation, because of the fallout, and that's not something I've normally had to do with with ColourPops, but they still perform really, really well. And look at these colors. I mean, of course, you know, I love the yellows and the oranges and the deep browns and stuff, but this color here, this Westward, and this color here, what is this? Desert Sky. This Desert Sky has a shift to it. Here, let me show you. This is the Westward first. It's just so pretty, first of all. But this Desert Sky, and I don't know if it's going to pick up, has this like green-brown shift. Oh, I don't know if I can get it to pick up on camera. But it has, let me see if I put a little more on, if it'll do it. But the green-brown shift that rivals like a Natasha Denona or a Pat McGrath. It is so pretty, and I love it. Again, you know, besides that for me, the only other problem I have is, just like I said with that Blowing Smoke palette, that's the opposite. I look at it and I want to wear all of these colors. And so having to narrow it down to colors that will actually, you know, so I'm not wearing 18 colors on my lids. That's the hard part, but this is such a beautiful palette. Last thing from ColourPop. These are from the Sandstone collection, but it's not necessarily the colors. Oops, this one isn't. I grabbed the wrong one. It's not necessarily the colors, but it's the formula. These are the gel liners that came with it. You know, this is Red Rock, Wildcat, and Juniper. You know, just a dark brown. You know, everybody can use a dark brown liner. This red, you're not going to get a whole lot of use without like specific colors that you're looking for that, you know, are in the Sandstone palette, maybe some others, but it's not an everyday kind of thing. And the Wildcat is actually really pretty. I like it, you know, if you're wearing some greens or some, you know, warmer kind of tones like that, and you don't want a black or a brown, and, you know, you want something lighter, but a white is too stark. This has a really nice color to it. But it's really not the colors that I wanted to, you know, that I'm giving props to. Not that the colors are bad, but the gel formula is just really nice, and it really stays in my waterline all day long. So I really, really enjoyed those. Okay, Wet n Wild. You know, I got the Coffee Cat palette, loved it. It's a kind of a dupe for the Natasha Denona Bronze palette. But my friend was placing an order from Wet n Wild, and they had the Coffee Cat lip glosses in stock. When I ordered from Ulta, they didn't have them in. So I got all three of these. The pink's okay. The nude's okay. It's a little light for me, because, you know, I like something darker, and I'm just getting into the glosses. But this is, oh, I looked at this yesterday, and I can't even remember what it was. Deep, what is it? Deja Brew. I'm sorry. I forgot what the pun was. Of course, these are heavily scented like coffee. So if you don't like it, it goes away after a while. But I'm not going to lie and say it goes away right away. But this is just kind of the lip gloss color that I like. There. And so I really, really like that. It stays about as well as any gloss does. What do we have next? A tool. I don't have a lot of tools in here a lot. I saw this on Jessica Braun's channel, and I picked it up at Ulta. It's really cheap. It's only like $6.99 or something. This is the Eco Tools. It's the bronze brush, but I actually use it. I've used it for bronzer, and since I kind of like to use my bronzers more of like a contour bronzing, it doesn't give me the precision that I like. But if you're just looking for like an all over glow bronze, this probably works really, really well for like cream products. But I love this for my cream blushes. It's like this duo fiber, you know, where you've got the traditional brushes here, and then whatever this fiber stuff is up here. I don't know what how they make them, but it's really, really nice. Blends those cream products so nicely. Like I said, it's Eco Tools. I believe it's in their 360 line, and it was really cheap at Ulta. My final things, I just got them. And I don't think these are new colors, but they're kind of new-ish, but they're part of the e.l.f. Bite lines. These are $3 each. I got one. This is the pumpkin pie. It's a nice warm tone palette. And then we've got the e.l.f., of course. They're the e.l.f. This is the truffle one, and this is a nice kind of cool tone, very, we'll say, ABS sultry kind of like. You know, it's got two cool tone browns, a cool browny silvery kind of silvery kind, and then the black here. That is good for making a nice little smoky, maybe an evening look. I mean, you could use it for day too. But then this one is the pumpkin pie, and the only thing I don't like about this is it has two shimmers in here that I want to wear together, that they don't, you know, they're not harder to wear, but I would almost, even though I love the shimmers, I would almost wish there was just like a little lighter brown in here to make the transition a little better, but I love all the colors that are in here. I just don't think it's quite as simple for somebody, you know, who's just doing a one and done, very simple. Like I said, with the Blow and Smoke palette, you don't have to make a lot of decisions. It's like, this one goes in your transition, this one goes in your crease, this one is in your outer corner, and this one is in your, you know, this one is your shimmer on your lid. That's what I like these for. And this one's a little harder with that since you've got the two shimmers. But these, you know how I like oranges and warm tones. Oh, the shimmers are so pretty, especially that one there is so, so pretty. But they're $3 and the quality is so nice. I know people are talking about these bites. I know they wear them when they first came out. I don't think these colors were part of the original launch. So if you've kind of forgotten since the original launch that these are out there, I already have the green one. I like the green one, but these are much more wearable for everybody. So I would really recommend, for $3, picking some of these up. All right, so those were my favorites and fails this month and my few empties. As always, let me know. What did you like this month? What did I miss out on that was great? What did you try out that I didn't, that, you can just tell me, go ahead and stay away from because it's crap. But yeah, so that's what I've got until next month. So thank you for hanging around with me today. I appreciate you spending your time with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me over on Instagram at steak_and_brush. And I'll see you at the next video. Bye-bye.